Wondery Plus subscribers can listen to Your Stupid Opinions ad-free right now. Join Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Your Stupid Opinions.
Hey!
Hey there. My name is James Pietragallo. I'm here with my co-host.
I'm Jimmie Whisman.
We're excited today because we have to hear more of people's complaints.
It's so great.
It's so great. I love hearing people complain. And I'm honestly starting to, this is the weird part that I never thought, I'm starting to just want to hear owner responses more and more now. I'm very much interested in that.
I need your side of the story, business owner.
Because it's other than the psychopath guy, a lot of the times I'm kind of on their side a little bit because it's like, listen, shitbag, let me tell you what you don't understand. Unless it's like, I found a roach in my food or some shit like that. There's poop on the floor. Then it's like, take your lumps and shut up. But
I enjoy when they're just like, you were never even here. What are you talking about?
We checked all of our records. We don't know you.
We don't know you.
Or even better, we checked our records and saw that you stumbled into the parking lot, fucking ran your car into one of our light poles, and then careened off into the street from there. So I don't know.
You
maybe
were drunk when you were here.
Maybe it was
we
your
don't
drunkenness.
serve alcohol.
So anyway, let's get into this. First of all, before we start, definitely check out our other two shows, Crime and Sports and Small Town Murder, which are exactly what they sound like. Of course, follow on social media and tell your friends. And please rate and review the show as well. It helps so much. We don't know why, but it does. So let's get into this and talk about some people who have rated and reviewed. I'm hungry, Jimmie. You hungry? Let's get into this with some food. And this is going to be a local Phoenix place. A place that I know you've seen before, and I've actually eaten here before, unfortunately. It is, and if you wonder why every month or so, or maybe not even every month, but we've probably had more Phoenix places than most places. That's because Jimmie lives there for 40 years, and I lived there for over 20 years, so we're familiar with it. And,
very aware.
It's fun to make fun of, so who cares? Anyway, this is Lim's Chinese Restaurant. Limbs, L-I-M.
Where is Limbs? Is
Greenway,
it on Cave Creek?
Right off of Cave Creek. Yeah. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
It's garbage.
It is. From the outside, it looks like it's been closed since 1987.
It's so bad.
Like literally 1987, it looks like it's been closed. The parking lot's broken.
Yeah, it's all cracked.
It's all fucked up.
There's like, weeds in the parking lot.
There's weeds, and it's next to like weird businesses that aren't really. It's like a sewing machine repair shop or something. When the fuck is the last time you've seen a functional sewing machine repair shop? That's the type of shit that's in this little weird strip mall that's rent is like $180 a month or something. And
remember when you would buy things and then take it to a repair shop instead of just throwing it the fuck out.
Or throwing it out, yes. It's got like that. It's got like a baby milk center or some shit. Like it's got weird stuff in there where you like trade in your breast milk for something. And it's right on the border of the square, which is a kind of an infamous place in North Phoenix.
It's a geographical square mile that happens to house all of the worst shit in Phoenix.
Happens to house like 78% of the felons in the North Phoenix area.
And it happens to be in an area where like everything around it is
fine.
Anywhere from decent to really nice.
Yes.
And then this really shitty area.
They have like 3 police substations in a square mile block. And it's always helicopters.
It's so bad. Yeah.
It's bad shit. And I had friends that used to live in there, and I used to hang out at their house all the time. No. It wasn't a complex. It was like one of these little side ones.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, it was bad. They got free air conditioning though, so it was fantastic. So they used to eat here all the time because it had like a takeout buffet option where you could like stuff a clamshell full of shit for like $4. It was ridiculous. Wow. It's so, but I mean like the chicken's like fatty and lumpy.
Yeah, it's not chicken.
It's a discount Chinese joint. We'll say here, and just to give a little, it says Chinese kitchen bringing together traditional entrees plus a buffet in an informal setting. That
Incredibly informal.
Understatement of the year. Informal is a great way to put it. Informal.
No shirt.
If you want no shirt, no problem.
No shirt, no shoes. You better not be wearing pants either.
Yeah, let's go. Bring tablecloth and a batting helmet. Come on in, sir. It's informal. We don't give a fuck. Get in here. So it says has all you can eat. High chairs available in case you want your kids to get sick too.
Oh,
that's
boy,
nice.
In case you want to poison them as well.
2412 East Greenway Road it is.
Yeah.
And let's see here. I'm going to show you a picture, even though you've seen it before, but I want your reaction again.
There it is. God.
That's after the redo.
After the makeover. Yeah.
That's after the redo, which they slapped some paint on the outside, but they still have the same sign from 1977.
And now open as it has been for forever.
And the sign isn't quaint either. It's not like a neon or anything. It's just a shitty old faded sign.
If it's lit up, it's because there's a spotlight pointing at it at night.
Yeah, probably from a police car. So let's get into this. It has 4 stars somehow on Google out of 819 reviews.
Right?
It has, in that little area right around there, it has a loyal following. Where some people just love this shit, but it makes you sick every time. I remember my friend would get it all the time, and he'd be like, man, I know they put something in this shit to make you sick. And I'm like, why do you keep eating this? What's wrong with you?
It was $4.
It was $4 for all I could eat.
Filled my stomach.
That's it. Yeah. So here's Mike, 5 stars. He's got a shitload of reviews on Google, too, here. Local guide and all that. Buffet had about 10 main course options. I tried them all. Everything was...
You ate all of them?
All 10. Sampler platter.
Oh, my God.
Everything was tasty and fresh. The exterior is a little rough, but don't let that scare you. That's the other thing is the sign on the street's even worse than the building.
Yeah.
The sign like out by the sidewalk in the parking lot looks like it's from the 30s. No, it's so old and fucked up and dingy. It's terrible.
Oh, God.
There's a picture of his plate with a sprinkling of shit.
10 things?
10 things. My man's adventurous.
God damn.
Lori, 5 stars. Again. Okay, that's how she does that. Yeah. ... This place looks rough on the outside.
Sure does.
Yes, that's a fact. And pretty basic on the inside. It's been here a long time, and that usually speaks to the food. Or the fact that it's in a shit neighborhood, and it's $4, I think, is what it speaks to. Wow. So you go inside and you pay at the counter, and you get your cup and head to the buffet. There are only about a dozen entree items, all your standards. The food is fresh, all caps. Nothing pre-cooked or frozen. Nothing fancy or fusion.
How do you know if it's been frozen? You don't know
idea.
Shit.
No clue. Nothing fancy or fusion except for the French fries. Fresh cut and dipped in tempura, then fried. Yummy. That actually sounds like a good way to do French fries.
You like that?
That could be very delicious. I just want crispy. I don't want soggy.
I don't like a fry that's been dipped in anything. I don't like that crust on the outside.
I could do without that too, but if it's crispy or soggy, give me that. Tempura is very light.
Potato, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking legit.
I mean, I'm obviously that's the best way to do it, but I'm intrigued about a tempura French fry.
I don't know that I wouldn't try it.
I'd give it a shot. I'm not saying it'd be great. Don't let the outside fool you. This place is a hidden gem off Cave Creek and Greenway. We will be back. To the bathroom, you'd be back. So, Savannah, 1 star. This place is nothing like the reviews claim it is.
No.
From the outside, you might think it's a coming-of-age, aesthetic, classic, hole-in-the-wall Chinese spot, but no. Okay, hipsters, all right? Listen, everybody. I get it. Like, hipsters have this thing where they're like, oh, it's authentic. Look at it. The parking lot's broken. That must mean it's authentic. It also might mean that they don't give a fuck about their business or invest in it at all. And do a terrible job.
That's the only place they can afford to rent a brick and mortar building is in a shit strip mall where the management and ownership of the strip mall doesn't give a fuck.
No, they have a baby milk exchange center. They don't give a shit or whatever it is. They don't care.
And if they don't give a shit about the building, think about what that food is being cooked in.
Think about, the outside looks like that.
Yeah.
Everybody says, look at the bathroom because they let you see the bathroom. Right. This is before you even fucking get in the door. If you pull in the parking lot and it looks like that, imagine what the bathroom, then the kitchen looks like from there. It
gets worse and worse and worse.
It's only going to get worse from there. So this person saw it shitty and went, that must mean the food's good.
It's great. Yeah.
It's just terrible. It's just bad, they say. First, they overcharged us for the 2 kids with us, which we thought we could look past because the food would make up for it, right? Wrong! All caps. Mm-hmm. My sister almost had a meltdown because her egg roll tasted like soap. I don't know, just don't eat it. A meltdown?
Maybe it had cilantro in it. I don't know. But a meltdown over
I'm assuming the sister's an adult person.
Yeah. Also, maybe don't eat the next egg roll.
I was just going to say, I go, that egg roll's not very good, and I put it down. Yeah. It's a buffet. Yeah. So then I get the next thing. Who cares?
I'm not eating egg rolls today.
Nope. To give them the benefit of the doubt, my nephew really liked the noodles that looked like it had canned chicken in it, like probably little square cuts, and the Jell-O, because every Chinese buffet has the only dessert they offer is Jell-O or weird cookies that don't taste right.
Don't touch those. Yeah.
However, the food was cold, and you're better off buying great value orange chicken that you cook up in your air fryer while you're watching Shrek 3. That's very specific. That's a very specific Saturday afternoon she just laid out for us.
She's done that before.
I was going to say, she went home and was like, I'm just going to have goddamn fucking Shrek 3 air fryer great value chicken.
Mike Myers to talk while I eat great value food.
Eddie Murphy, get me through this.
What is that?
Complete waste of
Cameron Diaz.
Complete waste of $65.
Yeah.
$65. Let's see, there's at least 4 people that we've heard of so far.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
If it's $12 to $15 a person, I guess.
But for kids, how much is for a kid? $6. I mean, what could it cost?
Yeah.
What kind of damage is a kid going to do to a fucking Chinese buffet?
$15 for fucking buffet food?
For shit buffet food with not a lot of options.
That's crazy.
Because you could go to that one in Northwest Phoenix out there on Bell that's got sushi and all the actually good Chinese with a huge buffet, and it's like $17. You know what I mean? On a weeknight. So
and it's enormous.
It's fucking huge. Buffet, they have everything.
You will not sample everything.
No,
you'll die.
They have the shit that you give to them and they cook. They have that. They have the whole buffet. Yeah. They have sushi bar. They have It's good. It's actually decent. The second I tasted this food, I wanted to get into my car, drive 18 hours back to East Texas, and eat at my beloved China Cafe in Gun Barrel City, Texas. Pew, pew, motherfucker. If you're not a Small Town Murder listener, we had an insane episode of Small Town Murder in Gun Barrel City, Texas.
Betty Lou Beats.
Betty Lou Beats, baby. You know it. That was years ago. Oh, that's a great episode. I'm going to In-N-Out now. I would like to note there was a
about to be disappointed.
I was going to say you're having a bad culinary
Maybe you are
day.
over too.
She's just a glutton for punishment. This one.
Yeah.
Would like to note there was a mosquito in my nephew's water, which is a real problem because he's allergic to bees.
That's not a real problem. That's an entirely different animal, ma'am.
Completely different thing. Hey, get that broccoli away from me. I'm allergic to peanuts. Those are different things. They both grow from the ground, but totally different.
I'm allergic to tree nuts. Get
totally different.
Broccoli tree away from me.
It's so strange.
In case it's growing almonds.
You never know. A fucking walnut could pop out of the end.
What
a
wild woman.
And now he's scared of bugs. Well, you need to probably.
And he's scared of frogs?
Bugs.
Oh, bugs.
Scared of worms, Roxanne. I'm afraid of worms.
Holy shit.
Oh, my God. I love it. The visit caused immense emotional distress.
What is going on with this person?
Calm down. You ate some lousy Chinese food, then you went and got a burger. We've all done it. It's happened. Fucking loosen up.
She's from East Texas, and she traveled to Phoenix to just sample cuisine?
I don't know if that or if now it's just made her want to go all the way back to Texas to get a better Chinese. I don't know what it is.
She may have moved to Phoenix,
Yeah, you're better off going to the ATM, pulling out $65 and lighting it on fire. This visit was so bad, I started praying to a God I don't even believe in.
The hyperbole of this woman it's maddening.
Here's the experience. Hey, did you ever been to that Lim's place, the buffet? Yeah, we went the other day. Was it any good? I don't know. It's kind of crappy.
Not really.
We had In-N-Out afterwards. Oh, really? Yeah, it kind of sucked. Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's what you had happen to you. Nobody got poisoned. There wasn't poop in your food. There was no.
I don't know. The worst thing, there was a mosquito in the water, and then we went and got disappointed by cheeseburgers elsewhere.
Yes, and then we were mad at that. And too thin French fries that we don't like.
Fuck, I love them.
I don't like. I want potato in my French fries.
Much.
I like a steak fry. Like Red Robin is the fries I like.
That's a lot of fries.
That's what I like. Crispy on the outside, potatoey on the inside. Yeah, those.
I like a fries that I can grab a shitload of them with a pinch and then just push those fuckers right in my face.
They're always soggy. They're either soggy or burnt to the fact that even when they're cold, they're fucking rock hard. One of the two. There's no way to make them. That's why.
Rehydrate your fucking fries to a consistent level.
Yeah, there you go. Cindy Stoddard here. Okay, 1 star. My husband took me for our anniversary to Limbs.
Really?
Okay. Here you go, Cindy. Divorce is first on your trip. Never mind. Let's have a review of your marriage because
Cindy, I got news for you. Your husband took out a life insurance policy on you and then took you to Limbs.
Dude, you've been to this place. Imagine on your anniversary pulling up in that parking lot with a woman and going, "Here we are, romance awaits."
Not a chance. That's a man that was not going to have sex on his anniversary. I promise that.
No, especially not after this meal. And the food posted on the website is not what you get. No selection at all. No noodles at all. I was very disappointed and will never go there again. For what you pay, you get ripped off and no senior discount.
Oh, so
they're older. Too. Don't eat there. Exclamation point. Staff sat.
Fuck about how old you are.
Nope. Staff sat in the middle of dinner area and spoke so loud you could not enjoy the bad food. It was rude. You didn't even understand what they were saying. Everyone, I've been in there. They all speak Chinese to each other. There's no. They're not in there talking about you. Or maybe they are, but you can't understand it again.
You don't know. Yeah, just enjoy your shit food.
Here's 1 star, and here's pictures of the bathroom, which do not look confidence-inducing here. I don't know how this restaurant's still in business. The food was okay. I mean, is a buffet. I wasn't really want to write the review. That's good. Boy. And this guy's a local guide with a shitload of reviews, by the way. I wasn't really want to write the review until I decided to use the bathroom. It was nasty. Just imagine the food. It was one girl work there. She was doing her best. It was one girl work there. I mean, what more? What can you do when you're only one girl work there?
This is a Phoenix local, and also this is how they talk.
Yes. This person was born in America and has lived here. But the restaurant I don't recommend at all. I took pictures to the bathroom. Oh, just to look at them in there while you shit?
I didn't go in there, just took pictures of it.
And I will try to bost it with the review. Oh, post, I think, is what they're going for. The bathroom has, like, graffiti on it.
Of course it does.
That's the light switch, which is filthy and looks like it has poop on it.
That's disgusting.
There's an open window. Look at that.
What the hell?
To the square, so you can hear screams and death rattles from there. That's nice. Jesus Christ.
I see this guy banging this out on a very old iPhone wearing a Chevrolet Heartbeat of America t-shirt.
Pumping it out on a BlackBerry. God damn it. Fucking fat fingers.
I'm gonna try to post this to the internet and hopefully the pictures from this 7-pixel camera work out.
Hopefully them computer gremlins will take it through the wires and put it up so y'all can see it. That's what it seems like. Sean 1 star. Worst restaurant ever. And this has all caps, 3 exclamation points, not only at the end of it, but before worst also. Yeah. In the Spanish way. Like,
the beginning and the end.
Yep. I am calling the health inspector and will be trying to reach the owner. Look at this picture. A dirty mop head string in my food. He's got
what?
A piece of orange chicken. There is a mop head.
What?
A string, a dirty mop string. How does it get to the floor? How does it get from the floor up onto a counter to get mixed in with the food?
Was somebody wearing that trying to be a woman?
Are they mopping the counters or preparing the chicken on the floor? Which one is happening? Or are they trying to wear it as a wig?
Yes.
Don't know.
Somebody's in
Bugs
the back
Bunny
with
or
a mop
something.
head on their head going, yeah.
Just going, look at me, I'm pretty. Like, just as a joke, you know what I mean? Some Chinese guys back there. Look, very pretty, haha.
They're reenacting Romeo and Juliet and just need somebody to be a gal today. Just two dudes.
Somebody needs it.
How
I'm
do you
not
get
sure.
a mop head in the fucking food?
I've never seen, heard of, or fathomed, fucking
I've heard of
imagined.
a hair in the food, but how do you
That I
get
could
a
see.
mop head?
Gravity would make. Gravity doesn't operate in this restaurant. Things float. I don't know how this works.
Wow.
Either gravity doesn't work or they make chicken on the floor. One of the two.
It's got to be.
My wife bit into it. My wife bit into the
what?
mop string. Oh, God damn it.
She sucked it into her mouth like
It was
spaghetti.
like spaghetti. Yeah. Thought it was a lo mein noodle. Jesus Christ. This lo mein is terrible. Very chewy.
Tastes like
I don't like
pine
it.
salt.
I don't like it. Before realizing something was wrong. How is it possible for this to happen? I don't know how it's possible for your wife to be so stupid that she ate a mop string. I feel like I would have noticed that on my fork.
She didn't taste the fabuloso on it.
Yeah. I don't know how any of this is possible. I'm being real honest with you here.
Wow.
Absolutely the worst dinning experience of my life.
Of course.
Not dining. We both threw up. I would too. Just from the thought.
She did. Yeah.
We had a good portion. Already ate at this point. I got my money back, but that is my health and the health of the community they are putting at risk. The manager and whoever is responsible for this needs to be fired. I have an idea that this is probably a family operation.
Yeah, it's
And
their children.
They're not going to fire, they're not going to fire their nephew who's 14
No.
and works here. Even after showing the manager the meal with mop head in it, she still attempted to sell another meal to another customer who smartly declined and walked out.
Hold on.
They went up to the counter like, I got a mop string. And they were like, no, here, two for dinner. And they were like, no.
You get to the side, please. We'll deal with you in a minute.
We're okay. Okay, 1 star here. Had a meal at Lim's, not great. And it was going okay. But then things took a turn. Uh-oh.
Here we go.
Mop head? What are we talking here? Went to grab seconds and saw a small roach near the food. Okay.
On the counter.
Cashing out now. It's bright and heated. Like, those are bold roaches. Imagine how many there are. You know what I mean?
The heat doesn't affect them.
Nope. Totally lost my appetite right then and there. I don't blame you. Staff noticed and went to kill the bug. But seeing the bug really made me question how clean the place is. Yeah, if there's one out in the open, imagine what's in the back. I won't be going back. Hard to give 1 star after the roach incident. I'm never going back. Okay, they said that before. It's like a song lyric. Keeps bringing it back. It's the chorus. We were not offered our money back. All the guy said was thanks, guys. What a joke. Thanks for pointing that out for me.
Yeah.
Jose, 1 star. French fries look like a human finger. That's a problem. Yeah.
Because of tempura.
Tempura.
Yeah.
The sweet and sour pork was pork flavored.
Right.
Yeah, okay, good.
You get it?
But the meat was not specified. Huh? Wait a second.
It's sweet and sour pork,
Sweet
man.
and sour pork, and it tastes like pork. If it walks like a duck and quacks like a duck, I'm going to go ahead and assume it's a fucking duck at this point.
Yeah.
If I could leave a 0-star review, but doesn't say I would. Just doesn't say that.
You get the punchline, you son of a bitch.
If I could leave a 0-star review, I would. I pay. So he does say I would, but then he goes into another sentence without any punctuation. Okay, good. We're at least the world is on its axis for us here. I paid $50 for 3 people. Really nasty. I don't recommend going there again.
It is $15 a plate.
I think it is, yeah. Wow. That's top tier prices for a buffet, Chinese buffet. Timothy, 1 star. I am so sad to post this review. Lim's is a gem, and I absolutely love the owners and the food. ... But I have to put my foot down.
I've had enough.
Oh boy,
they've been taking advantage of me for years.
Stopped by today, and several patrons were visibly filthy and should have been refused entrance.
Oh, so
It's a casual, remember we said casual atmosphere.
Yeah. Incredibly casual.
Plus, I mean, not to be a jerk here, but it's not the fucking Four Seasons.
Right. It's not their. Yeah.
This is you're in a lower middle class neighborhood's Chinese buffet, and if even if they're homeless people, if homeless people got up enough money to get food,
right,
maybe feed them.
Here's the other part.
They're not asking for free shit. They're in there buying food.
The visibly dirty guys probably just got off work.
That's the other thing.
You know what I mean? That neighborhood has a lot of people.
Yes, a lot of people who work in muffler shops and fucking construction and drywall and roofing and come in with hot tar all over them and shit.
A lot of people with dust and dirt all over them.
Work very hard, make a nice living, and now they just want some Chinese food. Leave them alone and let them eat it. I couldn't finish my meal and had to leave. I'm not eating food with filthy people. Wow.
What?
You're an asshole, Tim.
Where the fuck do you think?
Fuck you.
You think you're just going to go to Fleming's every night?
Yeah.
Or Steak 48?
Suck a dick.
You're not.
No.
You're going to eat with scumbags quite a bit,
man. Go to Buck and Ryder and pay $40 for a piece of fish then, you fucking asshole. Jesus Christ.
That's what it is.
Quickly, a couple more here. Nadine, 1 star. Here we go. We're using up so much of the show, but it's funny as fuck. I don't care.
It really is great.
1 star. Bad if you're used to eating out of garbage cans, you will love it. So, it's bad, but if you're used to eating out of garbage cans, it's going to be top notch.
Oscar Roach loves this place.
Fuck yeah. Amazing how a place can stay open so long and serve what I call garbage food. Sorry, I can't give it a -5 stars. Eater
Have you
beware.
been to Jack in the Box, lady? Come the fuck on. You know
happens.
why things stay open. Stop
Jesus Christ. Hassan, 1 star. The owner, she is not nice.
Okay.
Or no, she not nice. Not even is. The owner, she not nice.
She's not nice, yeah.
Her buffet is quick cook, supposedly Chinese food. Went there twice in 2 years, thinking the first time was a fluke. Second time, as bad as the first.
Got more mop head.
Got more mop head in there. No good. You don't want to have that. Okay, so let's go from there. I'm all full up. We got to do some walking around.
Sure do.
You know what I mean? The baseball season's over. I'm feeling a little historic about the whole thing. Yeah. Let's go to the Hall of Fame, the Baseball Hall of Fame.
In Cooperstown.
Cooperstown, New York. Yeah. We are driving up to the middle of fucking nowhere. This shit is 3 hours from me in the middle of Western New York.
Yeah.
I don't know how they picked this as a spot. They're like, how about we get a place that's not convenient for anyone to travel to? Anyone at all.
It has to do something with the history of baseball, right?
I guess, but there isn't even a fucking highway to it. It's like you got to take these. It's crazy.
Side roads and shit.
Yeah.
I mean, Canton, Ohio is because that's where the first football team was.
That makes
I imagine
sense.
Cooperstown has to have something to do with that.
I know they have a thing with Abner Doubleday there and stuff, but they found out that that's bullshit and that's not where baseball. So it's fucking move it at this point. It's who cares?
Put it in Philly.
But the town won't be a town anymore. It's the whole town
it'll dry up.
Is baseball. So this is in Cooperstown, New York. It has 4.8 stars out of 6,200 Google reviews.
That's not bad.
And I went there when I was 12 years old, 13 years old, and it's fucking magical. It's a wonderful place. It's wonderful. They have tons of shit, and that was then. I mean, I'm sure now it's even better.
Oh, God.
I was
it's got to have way more stuff now. Yeah.
So, I mean, just all sorts of cool shit, and it's a lot of stuff to look at, to walk, and just to take in, and you don't even, like, you
Things
could go.
Ty Cobb touched.
Yeah, you could go there not a baseball fan and come out liking the history of baseball. Like, that's a way I would say here. So it is the National Baseball Museum, Hall of Fame and Museum is a history museum and Hall of Fame in Cooperstown, New York, operated by private interests.
Oh.
Okay. Now,
doesn't have anything to do with baseball.
No. Ricardo, 5 stars. Watch the video in the theater. If you have love of baseball, family, history, or a heart, you'll be moved. Take 2 to 3 hours, and you can see the whole museum portion without rushing. Take more if you're someone who wants to read everything. The hall itself is cool for a baseball nerd, but not the main reason to come. Cooperstown is a place you can spend a whole weekend alone or with your family. I don't know what you would do in Cooperstown alone all weekend. There's like 2 pizza places and like 5 hat stores. You know what I mean? Like you'd be so fucking bored. There's nothing else there.
I went to the Negro League Museum in Kansas City. KC.
Yeah.
And
I couldn't fucking get that stuff.
It's way smaller than that, I imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And it would, if I sat there and read every damn thing, I'd need to come back the next day. There's so much shit to be told.
It is. Sarah, 5 stars. As a lightweight baseball fan and a retired non-athletic woman who only ineptly has played ball. I expected to amble through the museum in just a couple of hours, but there was so much fun stuff to read, so many visiting baseball fans to interact with as we took in the exhibits, that I was there for 5 hours.
She bothered strangers about this?
Dude, she went there alone and was like, what do you think of that? Do you think Pete Rose belongs in here? And they're like, huh? The fuck are you talking?
Who knew his name was George Herman? I thought he was born, babe.
Excuse me, I'm trying to take my sons here. This is like a thing we're trying to make memories, and you're not in them, so please fuck off.
We knew his name was George. Leave us alone.
Leave us alone. We all know that, Stu. Everyone, that's who knew. The history, early baseball clubs, standardizing the rules, Negro leagues, women's baseball, wonderful stories of all sorts of people who played and or enriched the game. It was just wonderful. The Hall of Fame plaques are career vignettes of the players. Just overwhelming and very cool. Love the statue in with the Hall of Fame plaques area of Ted Williams and the notes about it. Yeah, that's cool. There are areas that focus on key contributors, Babe Ruth, Cy Young, Connie Mack, Ken Griffey, Ichiro, etc., and areas that focus on groups of contributors, Latin Americans, Negro leagues, etc. And there are interactive opportunities, many, including the opportunity to take your photo and be emailed baseball cards of yourself and the team you select. That's cool for kids. That'd be fucking cool as shit.
Your own, yeah.
Yeah. Fun for all. Highly recommended if you have any interest at all in baseball.
She was all alone. She got her own baseball card.
Look, it's just me. No team. Solo team. I noticed families, couples, and groups of just women and just men. Everyone seemed to be having a good time. Good for all. And now the bad. 1 star from Monica. Dads in polo shirts with 5 kids that they can't control, but times 50 so you can't possibly see or enjoy anything.
Okay.
Weird that kids would want to see stuff about baseball. Strange.
Yeah, and strange that a middle-aged dad that probably played a little ball as a kid.
Or just been watching it his whole life.
Yeah.
Stuff
it.
like that.
Fucking loves it.
And is trying to introduce his sons to his love of it. And that's nice. Okay. But fuck that. I can't see it.
Bunch of assholes.
Trying to make memories like fucking
I'll bet you could
losers.
rent that out if you want to go do it by yourself.
Probably. I'm not sure. Be prepared to have people aimlessly stand in entryways, completely despondent to the world around. Do not expect them to move. Great museum, but the absolute strangeness that come from the people of Cooperstown is too much. So you gave the museum 1 star.
Yeah, it's not the people of Cooperstown. It's
tourists. Yes.
You're upset with how tourists behave.
You're upset with someone from Michigan or something. That's what you're upset by. And all they can do is set up a fucking museum. They can't eyeball people as they come in and go, nah, too many kids. They look rambunctious. Fuck off.
You look like a stand-arounder. Get the fuck out of here.
Monica's not going to be happy with this. We don't feel like.
You look like a guy that walks on the left side. Get out of here.
She described every public place that's ever existed.
Yeah. Monica, I got news for you. Stay the fuck out of an airport.
The airport, the grocery store, the DMV.
Allegedly going someplace, and they still stand in the middle of the fucking place.
They don't seem to be in too much of a goddamn hurry to get there, I'll tell you that much.
Seems like they've quit traveling before they got to where they're going.
God. I'm having flashbacks and already upset that I have to go to this Austin airport again because of what happened last time. I had a fucking meltdown.
Yeah, airplanes don't even like to leave.
And I was so right that they didn't even at the airport. If you have a meltdown and yell at people, normally right or wrong, you're in trouble.
They'll arrest you. Yeah.
I was so right that that people behind me went, yeah. And then they actually listened to me and did what I said. That's how right I was. That's how fucking ridiculous the goddamn Delta counter at this fucking airport was.
That's how ridiculous airports are.
Oh, God.
The people that work there forget how to move us.
Fucking crazy. Mike, 1 star. They managed to make a great experience sour at the end. Mm-hmm. The museum itself is amazing and a must-see if you're a baseball fan. My issue is with the return policy on items. Okay, so I'll give the whole Hall of Fame 1 star. See what I mean?
They won't take back the fucking baseball I bought.
Well, they will not reimburse the cost of sending back an item that was made incorrectly. The cost of the shipping cost for sending it back.
So he got something special ordered. It showed up with a Reds jersey instead of a fucking Cardinals jersey.
And they won't pay for shipping to send it back. So 1 star for the entire Baseball Hall of Fame.
They'll fix it, man. You just got to pay shipping.
And it says, be careful of ordering items via the website. He didn't even fucking...
Okay.
I don't
You didn't even go.
You're an
You didn't
asshole,
even go?
Mike. I swear to God, Mike. You son
Mike,
of a bitch.
you bought something online and you're upset with the transaction. This has nothing to do with
This
the Hall
has
of Fame.
nothing to do with the Hall of Fame. I have
Babe
a feeling
Ruth
this
should beat
happens
you
a
to
lot.
death
Yeah,
with his bat.
this happens to you a lot. I have a feeling. Oh my God! And again, Alex, same shit. 1 star. The hall itself was fine.
Okay.
Okay, so 5 fucking stars. That's
Yeah.
what you're there for. Is the hall of the
Done.
gift
Yeah.
shop is a separate thing.
Yeah.
Until we tried to pay for some shirts at the gift shop. Here we go. I paid with my European bank card, and even though the funds were and are still taken from my account, they told me it failed. The $89 are gone from my account, and they are refusing to take responsibility and either give me my refund or send me my goods that they are calling free. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what he's doing.
They are not free since I paid for them. So now their mess up turned into my problem. I was told to give it 24 hours, and if the funds are not back in my account, they would send me my goods. Now they are saying that my bank needs to send them the money while it's no longer in my account. So,
Okay, well, it sounds like you need to wait until the
God.
charge is reversed.
yeah, I don't know what's going on, but
Give
this
it a
has,
few days, man.
this has nothing, and I mean nothing to do with Sandy Koufax's fucking plaque. It has nothing to do with Joe DiMaggio's fucking hat from the 39 season. I guarantee you that he
Mickey
wore during
Mantle's
his
bat is
fucking
still there. Yeah.
hitting streak, and it's too much.
Yeah.
So they either lied to me in the gift shop or they're just ill-informed. Honestly, I don't care. I want my shirts that I paid for, and I want them now.
1 star.
And I want them now. Shannon, 1 star, very disappointed in the Baseball Hall of Fame. We paid $25 to get in just to look at plaques on the wall, and that's all you get. What'd you expect?
That's not what happens.
The fucking ghost of Satchel Paige to take you around the fucking joint? What do you want? Then she goes on to something that I know isn't even true. No jerseys of great players, heroes. You drive all the way out there just to look at plaques.
That can't be true.
It's certainly not true. They have
There's
whole
no fucking-
sections of. There's a response from the owner.
Okay.
Shannon.
Yeah.
Not sure where the disconnect was, but in addition to the plaque gallery that you referenced, there is more than 50,000 square feet of museum exhibits outside of that.
Ma'am, you missed the turn.
You missed a city block of shit. Fucking idiots.
You made a right turn at Albuquerque.
Yeah, just like bugs. 50,000 feet of museum exhibits spread over 3 floors.
She didn't even go upstairs.
Didn't even miss that. Featuring thousands of artifacts, jerseys, bats, balls, helmets, spikes, and lots of other items on display. We're sorry that you missed. They say the rest of the museum. I'm going to say 96% of the museum.
What do you think was upstairs, Shannon? The fucking
Offices. The plaque.
where they make the plaques?
The plaque culling department. I don't know where.
Wow.
Plaque acquisitions, the top 3 floors.
She had to have read that and just her belly had to fall out. She
I
had
hope
to feel
so.
like an idiot.
That sounds like the type of person that would be mad at them. So, well, there wasn't signs then because I didn't see, even though everyone else found it.
Yeah, nobody else has said that, Shannon.
Jesus. Alan, 1 star, a true ripoff, overpriced. Haven't been there in over 3 decades. Well, then shut the fuck up.
30 years ago,
That's when I went there, and it was wonderful. Shut up. And unless you're a baseball fanatic, save your money. Why reward the overpaid and cheating players of the last 25 years?
Okay, there it is.
Wow.
There's the answer.
Okay, why are you reviewing the Hall of... They don't even... Barry Bonds isn't even in the Hall of Fame. They haven't even let him in. Mark McGuire, Roger Clemens, none of them in the Hall of Fame.
Roger Clemens, not
Shut
in.
the fuck up. Jesus Christ. Joseph, 1 star, lame museum. Mostly just stats and memorabilia on a wall.
Which is a museum. Oh, God
Again.
damn it. It's everybody.
I want the Field of Dreams ghost people to come out of a cornfield and play a game for us right here in front of us. That's what I want, or else I will not be happy.
I need Robert Redford to tell me everything.
Tell me all I need to know.
Jesus Christ.
Nowhere near enough interactivity. I would never come back. Worth a visit if you drink the baseball Kool-Aid, but not at all for a casual fan. These people are crazy.
Truly.
Fucking insanity. Okay, 1 star, Carrie. It's a beautiful museum, deserve 5 stars, but we make reservations for a Monday at noon, and it was so much people that we wasn't able to walk and enjoy.
Monday, any day, middle of the day, probably
Horrible.
shitloads of people.
Yep. Tuesday, 2 o'clock. That's when there's no one there.
There you go.
That's where I go everywhere.
Tuesday, 2 hours before closing. That's the time you go.
That's the time you go. And then this is a fun one. 1 star. Everyone who loves baseball should do the tour.
Absolutely.
1 star. That's the whole review.
That's it. That's all they said.
I think you misunderstood the assignment, sir.
I need everybody to go that loves baseball and have your stomach turned by how they've just pissed on the whole legacy of Major League Baseball.
Oh, my God. Then finally, George, 1 star. I didn't hate this place. I just got 1 star, and I didn't get any more. I really liked it. He ran out of stars. That's his problem. He's used up all his...
I've got left.
He used up his whole star allotment for the week, and he doesn't have anything else to show you here.
Oh, that's the problem. Very
funny. Okay, so I'm still hungry. We walked around. We didn't eat anything.
We're hungry again. It was Chinese food, James.
So that's true. We're hungry. We just walked down the Hall of Plaques real quick, and now we're hungry again.
There's nothing else.
There's nothing else here. So I don't trust any of these restaurants anymore. Let's make our food at home. Let's go grocery shopping. What do you say?
Are we going to get some orange chicken and some Shrek 3?
We can, a bag of it if we want. Because we're going to a supermarket in Oakland. We're going to Foods Co.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. That's not good.
If it's got food in the title, it's usually bad.
Food City. Yeah, that's not good. 10790 MacArthur Boulevard, Oakland, California. Floor 1 of the Foothill Square Shopping Center, it says. This is 3.8 stars on Google, by the way, for a grocery store. Okay, here's 5 stars to start out with. Sure. New self-checkout is fast and good for those who shop lightly. In and out every time instead of a long wait. Clean store, too. Good job workers.
Job workers.
Good. I think he's saying good job workers. That's why punctuation's important, because it just sounds like he's saying they have good job worker people that go there. Supervisors, managers for sticking in there even through the pandemic. Thank you, Foods Co.
Yeah.
Okay.
And employed individuals.
Yes. All employed individuals. Daryl, 5 stars. Staple of this neighborhood. Felt good watching the development of the store built there, and now my now deceased mother enjoyed seeing Larry Reed up at Foothill Square promoting its opening.
Wow.
Okay. Oleana, 3 stars. The fruits and veggies always seem rotten. Whole review.
That's no good. Yeah.
That's not great at all. 1 star. A guy named, we're going to hear a lot about this guy, by the way.
Yeah.
A lot. A guy named Twon, Twon, was a cashier for Checkout 12.
I think it's T1.
Everybody spells it Twon, though.
Really?
Everybody spells it Twon. No
Okay.
dashes, no nothing, no fucking apostrophes, just Twon. So it might be Antoine, and he goes by Twon.
Oh, that might be it, too.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. He said, no, loud to my mom as she was just putting SMT away. I don't know what that is. Yeah. And he took it offensive and acted weird and rude. What? Right. Lastly, I found his Instagram.
What?
It's
you cyber stalked this man?
It's Twanny Bo.
Shit, she gave the at.
She added him, yeah. If he's ever rude to you, report him. Where, on his own Instagram? What are you talking about?
DM this motherfucker.
Telling me shit.
Tell him it's a piece of shit.
Because this is ridiculous, having an employee like that working at a grocery store. Okay, next up. Yeah, that's
God damn.
Bo. Yo, Twanny Bo, you're going to get a couple more followers, I have a feeling. Martha, 1 star. This is a long one for a grocery store, but wow, I'll read it all. Today, my sister and I were trying to pay on the self-checkout. This guy, Twon, approached us.
Uh-oh. Did she add him, too?
Oh, boy, no, she didn't. I don't know if she stalked him and found him on Instagram. This person said,
this is where he lives.
Twon, Oakland, and was like looking shit up and was like, okay, oh, there's a picture of him in his
motherfucker right
there. He is in his uniform. There we go. He got there's his uniform shirt. Motherfucker. Hell yeah. Twanny Bo. I see you, motherfucker. Yeah. 1 star.
Shit.
I give you 1 star. Twon approached us in a very rude way and said we have too many items. We were going to make 2 transactions, my stuff and my sister's going to different houses. I always respect the express checkout if I have lots of items. Hey, respect the express. I asked my sister to take me to the store because I did not want to drive. My high blood pressure was almost 170. That's the reason for using only one shopping cart. They're saying they carted all their shit together, but then they were paying separately.
I can't be pushing an extra cart. I got high blood pressure.
I got my blood pressure, 170. I was paying. I needed help. Twon saw me not just once, a couple of times, and he just ignored me. I waited, and he kept ignoring me. Hate that. Kept it. He wasn't helping another customer. He was just standing there looking at me like I'm not going, looking at me like saying I'm not going to help you. But didn't actually say that. I get the impression here. I had to look for the manager to get some help. He moved my items. I was in the middle of a transaction, and instead of helping me, he just moved my stuff when I was getting the manager. Never apologized or said something good.
Okay.
Listen, you got too much shit. Get the fuck out of here. Your hair looks very nice today, and I like that dress. Anyway, moving on.
Doesn't even look like you have blood pressure.
Not at all.
Your blood pressure looks great.
I was upset and confined with something with high blood pressure. Imagine how I was feeling. Had to relax or I was going to end up in ER. Wow. Right. Okay. Hope people who is supposed to help us do their job and management take actions against this kind of behavior toward customers. I was just trying to pay for my groceries. To the owners, take care. Your business Food Max is close to my house, and I always go to this Food Co. But not with this kind of employee.
There's a Food Max too.
Food Max, Food Co.
God damn.
Saria, 1 star. Wow. I don't even have words for this.
Uh-oh.
But here they are.
What do now?
I was checking out, and the cashier by the name Twon. He's a star, man. Twon's a star. Was absolutely rude to me. This is unacceptable. Treating me like a child. Basically arguing and screaming with me like what? That's the whole review.
Okay, like what?
Like what?
He's got to be so mean to get that 3 name checks and an at.
And there is more about Twon. Like,
really?
He's the star of the show in this review section, man. It's all Twon all the time.
He's doing the most in this store. God
he is.
Damn.
He's definitely doing too much of something. I know that much.
Yeah, you got to sit down, Twon. Take a day off.
Twon doing too much, man.
Take some PTO, buddy.
Yeah, no shit. Wow. Mesha 1 star. I went in and there were no carts. I was directed to the manager at register 15, asked he would call a UC to round a few. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Cart rounder, yeah.
He tells me, quote, we don't have none, and turns around. That's it. We don't have none.
She tried to use some grocery store lingo, and he's like, I don't know what that is. We don't have those.
We don't have none. Bye. Very unprofessional as a manager. I won't be going back.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. Holy shit. Then there's a picture of the cart return outside overflowing with three wide rows of carts well into the driving area. No one's taking them inside. Look at this. I'll show you.
That's amazing.
Look at all the carts. There's so it's well past the
that's
parking line. Yeah. Yeah. It's
that's
every
all of them.
cart that they own is outside right now. So that's why. Ruby,
maybe that's where they keep them. You know what I mean?
They're all out there. Go get them.
They're all out there. You know where they're at, lady.
The sun cleans them. That's what we like.
Yeah, the sun disinfects them.
That's how it
cooks
works.
Everything off.
Ruby 1 star. Black dude was so disrespectful. I wonder who that is.
Wonder if it's Twon.
Pretty sure it's Twon at this point. The manager didn't do nothing about it. She ain't care about the way he was talking to me while having a 3-month baby in my arms, being so disrespectful to me and my 3-month baby. My baby hates when people disrespect it. He doesn't play that shit. My baby will cut you.
Put some respect on my baby's name.
What the fuck? You disrespected my baby right now?
Oh, that's incredible. What do you possibly take your stinky ass kid back out of here? That's too funny. No.
Oh, my God. That black dude needs to get fired.
Jesus Christ.
And the manager needs to get fired. None, N-U-N, of the workers are professional. They be so rude. I'm going to let it be known by all the people that read these as reviews. These as reviews. I want all of Ruby's reviews because they're gold.
Oh, Ruby, you're fantastic. Baby.
Ruby, you rock my
so
shit. You rock my shit, Ruby. Aaliyah, 1 star. Horrible company since they don't have enough security. I waited 30 minutes just to be let into the store.
What?
What are you talking? What? Were you early? What time did you get there? What are we talking about?
Is there like a bouncer at the door with a clicker?
I mean.
Only letting a few in at a time.
Full, sweetheart. Hold on.
You're gonna have to wait until this bitch with her 3-month-old baby gets her infamil.
And then
wait till Twon throws some folks out.
Yeah, Twon's clearing this motherfucker right now. Don't you worry about it. Oh, carts? They're back there.
You missed them.
They're back behind you, back by your car. And then she gives some very, very specific advice. At 38 weeks pregnant, don't shop here.
No, only 38.
37, 39, fine. With 38, you're not going to like it, boy. Let me tell you something. Oh, my God. Latasha, 1 star, that was racially profiled by Karen employee on Thanksgiving. She didn't want to talk to her own race, and I guess she didn't know I was a regular customer. I think she's saying I'm black and a black woman profiled me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the thing, is it? I don't know.
Apparently, she's a black woman saying it. Said that a black woman could be a Karen, so I guess so. I don't fucking know. She didn't know I was a regular customer. I brought my dog in the store, and the Karen accused me twice, lied directly in my face, not once, but twice, and said my dog took a dump in the store.
What?
Mind you, it's another lady, her race, that's been all over the store. Okay?
So somebody else brought a dog, and it's shitting all over the place.
It's shitting everywhere.
It's not my dog. Yeah.
Not me. I even asked her to look at the camera. She kept saying, it's okay, I seen the camera. I'm go clean it up, but your dog did the dump. Like, listen, I'm not mad at you. I'm going to clean it. But it is your dog's shit. Just wanted to let you know.
Your dog did the dump.
Your dog did the dump. Liar, liar, liar is where they go on to say here. Your dog did the dump.
Imagine that. Imagine sitting there squeezing avocados while this shit's going on.
That's what I mean. This is hilarious. Then Twon comes over to make it worse.
I seen it.
Twon comes over, throws the dog like a football out of the store.
Get
the fuck out.
Fucker out of here.
My dog is trained, but I did ask the manager to look at the camera, and he would see I didn't even make it on the other side of the store yet. And the cold thing about it, I almost step in the dog dump. So he's like, I almost stepped in the dog. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I guess on the way over to look at it, maybe they went over to get a visual on this dog. Come here, let's all look at this dog shit. So now I picture her dog, Black Karen, and Twon all standing around staring at the dog shit, deciding what to do.
Almost stepped in it because they didn't even know it was there.
Arguing about who. It must be a small dog if you brought him to the grocery store. Like, I'm not going to bring Benny in the grocery store.
And I'm over here knocking on cantaloupes. What are they doing?
What is happening right now?
Looking for dog shit.
Oh my God. Then again, another cold thing about it.
Yeah.
Love saying that. Cold thing about it. I thought she was walking up to me to apologize the second time. No, with a lot of O's. She was coming up to me to lie again. Other than that, it's a cool store. And also, if you go to the meat department, the sausage area and cheese, check the meat because they put back meat that's been sitting out for a while.
No.
The color be brown every time I come. I have to reach in the back because the sausages, because they always brown and that area always stinks. True story.
True story.
Now I believe her.
Maybe it's the dog shit.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
Oh, wow. This place is amazing. I want to shop here.
I have to shop here. Next time we go to the Bay Area, we're going here. 1 star, Worse grocery store line, not worse, just worse.
Yeah, worse.
Worse grocery store line, literally wrapped around the store one time. It says one line, but I'm assuming they mean one time. Manager closed his line, asked if there was anyone to open another line. He said, "That's it for tonight."
Huh?
Store not even closing yet. He just said, "Well, I'm done.
Yeah.
Peace out. Let's not clear these customers." Got workers just pushing around empty carts doing nothing. Just ghetto.
Yeah.
Alejandra, 1 star. Customer service is awful. Management's a big joke. They never address an issue. Be prepared to even slap one of these people getting out of pocket.
What?
You got to have your slap hand ready here because they're going to get out of pocket on you, and you got to fucking level off some.
Wow.
This place, you got to be ready to fight when you come in here.
Holy
shit, man. Ada. God damn.
It's a fucking war zone.
This is amazing. Ada, 1 star. The cashier was so rude. Instead of apologizing for the long wait, this isn't Twon, by the way.
No shit.
She made a statement about people who smells.
What?
So rather than trying to clear people out, she was like, "Number 3 in line, you stink like shit."
I can smell you.
The one got longer and I was up next, waiting. Hashtag bitch with attitude.
Well, BWA around here.
Hashtag bitch with attitude. I fucking
Amazing.
love it.
She's hashtagging her review.
I've never heard of that before. We've never. That's never come up. Empress, 1 star here. The employees need training. They are super mean. Never smile. Throw you food. Throw it
at you, yeah.
And make you feel scared almost.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Jesus Christ. No, I can't even pronounce the name. I don't know. 1 star. Bought a bag of apples. Guess the roaches were a free gift. We'll never buy produce from the store again. Oh, I got pets in here. That's nice. And then the last couple are really fucking great. 1 star. This is hilarious. It's one line, but god damn it, is it fucking funny. 1 star. This store is very trifling.
I love that word so much.
It's the best word.
It tells so much about somebody.
Oh, my God. About both sides. The trifler and the triflee. Yeah. Everybody. The store is very trifling, but it fits with Oakland, and that's sad.
Oh, okay.
And then finally, 1 star. And this is originally written in Chinese, which I assume why it's 1 star. I don't think they understood the 5 star. I think 1 star they thought was good, meaning
Chinese
the best.
is good, yeah. In China is good, yeah.
Great variety and cheap prices. It is a popular supermarket. I like! Exclamation point. 1 star. So, I don't know.
That's awesome. No.
So, that said, holy shit.
Here we go.
Man, we have had a hard time. We had to watch muffler shop employees eat fucking Chinese food.
Terrible Chinese food.
Only plaques in the Hall of Fame. Just a few. Nothing else there. All these offices. Use the office space for some fucking memorabilia, why don't you? And then finally, the Ballad of Twon that we just experienced brings us to our personal item of the week, everybody.
Here we go.
And this fucking thing, I think it's basically people buy this by mistake, and it's hilarious. Oh? Okay, I'm going to show you what it is. Here it is. Here, let me give you an idea.
Oh, what is that?
Okay, it looks like a big U, with like a thing coming off it. It looks almost like a snake.
What it looks like to me, just by picture alone, it goes up a chick's ass, and then the front of it is a fake dong that you can fuck somebody with.
See, you would think that but that's why people have made a mistake. And the problem is the brand of it is the Intimate Rose.
What the hell does it do?
Okay, now we've known about the rose. This is why I saved this for after we did the rose. We know if women who are into sex toys, they all know about the rose, as we found out.
Evidently, it's the most popular thing on the planet.
And they fucking love it. So if you put Intimate Rose on here, people are going to assume this will make you come.
Yeah, they're like, oh, is that what it is?
But it's not. It's a pelvic wand.
What is that?
Okay, I didn't know either. I'm acting like I knew. Like, listen.
Those 2 words together, I know what each one is.
Well, it makes things magical in your fucking
cast spells. Yeah.
It's the title of this is an Intimate Rose pelvic wand, pelvic floor muscle trigger point massager, perineal massage tool for pelvic physical therapy and pain relief. This is something like a doctor tells you to get to
buy
work shit out in there. This isn't to make you come. But
it's
people
to get
see
the knots out of you.
People see Intimate Rose and they're like, I'm going to fuck myself silly with this thing.
Look at this.
And it doesn't work. Right now, or at least when we got this picture, it was 25% off. It was $29.99 at the time.
Wow.
I guess that's a good deal.
How does it work?
Well, shaped for perfection is what it says here. I'll read the description. Smoothest, most comfortable, most optimally angled silicone pelvic wand for pelvic trigger point pelvic pain available. The first and only pelvic trigger point wand covered in a BPA-free, non-porous, easy-to-clean silicone, silky smooth for your comfort. Is it like for I don't know if you have like pelvic pain, if you get in there and push on a certain area, is it like if your neck hurts and you push on an area and it feels better, like a pressure point type of deal?
I don't know.
Designed by a doctor of pelvic physical therapy, through treating women in her pelvic rehabilitation clinic, Dr. Amanda, no last name necessary, recognized the inability of other wands to access the deep, hard-to-reach muscles in the pelvic floor, so she created her own.
So this thing goes inside you.
Inside you, but not for pleasure, to relieve pain, apparently.
So that little tip on the front is the handle?
I don't know if that's the handle. You jam that in there and move it around with the other thing, like it's
like
a well
crank.
handle, like the bucket's coming up on the rope. Maybe I don't know how it works.
That is crazy.
I have a feeling people are going to tell us. Resources includes access to dozens of videos, articles, and detailed instructions so you know what to expect and how to relieve pelvic pain. Intimate Rose has experts on staff to answer your questions. Trusted worldwide, found in clinics around the world, the Intimate Rose pelvic wand is recommended by doctors, physical therapists, educators, counselors for pain due to tender points in both women and men. How am I going to... That thing is not going up my ass.
It looks long.
Not a shape that is fucking doesn't look like it works there. We understood Intimate Rose specializes in the treatment and support of multiple conditions that affect women. We know how difficult certain issues can be and promise to provide you with the best customer care. All right, let's find out here.
Yeah.
Deborah, 5 stars. It works.
Does it? How does it work, Deborah?
Like the fact that it can relax tight muscles.
Right.
That's all. That's all she says.
That's all she's telling us?
I really wanted a real full fucking description.
I need you to tell me if you chat or came or what happened.
This next person, Annie, is going to help us out. 5 stars. Helping paranoia, it looks like, but it's not, like almost parunia. Dyspareunia. Helping dyspareunia. Okay. My physical therapist, who I was seeing for pelvic floor strengthening, recommended this for, how do you know if your pelvic floor is weak?
I don't know. Do you piss or do you shit?
Maybe. That's what I mean. I'm very confused here. Recommended this for previous issue with dyspareunia, whatever that. Painful intercourse in parentheses. So
ouch.
There are women that have that painful intercourse because there's something wrong in there. I am widowed and not sexually active, but the physical therapist said that the muscle spasms that likely caused the pain could be contributing to bladder issues. There's your answer.
Yeah, they piss. I
have been using this for a couple of weeks, and I'm able to find and apply acupressure to the sore areas, and I believe they are getting better. Wow. I didn't realize I would need lubricant, but picked that up at the drugstore. This old lady coming in and getting some lube is great, by the way. The wand works as it's described. It's easy to use and comes with a storage pouch. You mean you don't put that over the mantle when you're done with it?
Yep.
Put it up there over the fireplace on the hearth so everyone can take a look at it with the Christmas cards? After I use it and wash it, I put it in a Ziploc bag first, then in the pouch. That's more personal than I needed to know somehow. Even though we talked about things going up your vagina. Somehow that's too personal.
So this just goes in the vag then for the pelvic floor. But what about
move it around?
They say it's for dudes too.
I don't know how that works. It's a little pricey for something that probably costs less than $1 to make, but it's worth it to get relief. Bree, 1 star. I love her title. This is not a vibrator, is her title. This is.
Do not use this.
She's like, I am going to come hard tonight. Ripped it open and was like, what the fuck? How does this work? I should have read the full description before I purchased the item. Yes, you should have.
Even if you did, I don't know.
I don't know what it is. But it doesn't say. It doesn't say makes you come though. Anywhere in there.
Yeah, it doesn't say. But it does say massager.
True, but all of the other sex toys say mind-blowing orgasms that'll have you fucking dripping from the ceiling and all this crazy shit. So, that seemed very clinical and medical. The description here.
Yeah.
I should have read this full description before I purchased this item. She just saw this goes in my pussy. Click. Add to cart. Yeah. That's wild. I thought it was the vibrating model, and it had a quick delivery time, so I bought it. I can fuck myself tomorrow with this thing.
This says it shows up overnight.
Jesus. It doesn't vibrate, and obviously Amazon won't let me return it, even though it hasn't been used and will never be used. No, that is your pelvic floor massager.
That's your massager for sure.
That's
your mistaken dildo.
Yes, your non-dildo. 1 star, clearly used and returned. I fucking hope not.
Oh, no.
Gross in all capital letters with 1 exclamation point. Items such as this should not be able to be returned. They're not. That's your dildo.
Right. That's yours.
We know this. Johanna, 1 star. Pelvic wand, they say. I got an itch from it. I got an allergy. That's the whole review. I guess you do. Good for you.
I got an itch from it.
I got an allergy. All right, then.
I
Fantastic.
Wrote that on the internet.
And then just send.
Yeah. I need everybody to know that I got a yeasty from this.
I want to get her together with Add to Cart chick and just see what they buy. Vanetta, 1 star. I didn't like it. It don't do nothing.
She's same
she
thing.
Thought it was going to
Add to cart. Yeah,
she's like, what the fuck? I don't even feel like I'm going to come at any point.
Where do you put the batteries? Where do you plug it into the computer? How come it doesn't?
What goes on my clit? What's happening? Wandy, 1 star. Scary. They say scary.
Why?
Okay. This product should only be purchased if recommended by a physician. It can also cause pain and urine incontinence. Fortunately, it wasn't long-term as I only used it twice. I didn't have a recommendation from a physician to use the wand. Yeah.
She beat herself until she couldn't hold it any longer.
She self-diagnosed a medical problem and bought this thing to jab into it, and it didn't work.
And all it did was make me have to piss.
Oh, my God. Mike with 1 star. This does not vibrate in all capital letters.
Oh, Mike.
Again. I don't know why Amazon listed this as a result for vibrators.
Yeah.
But to my horror, upon receipt, this item does not vibrate.
Right.
He's like, I got something for us for Friday night. And he's like, look, it's a medical device. I fucked up bad.
Evidently,
it's Amazon's fault.
I got a hum on it to make it vibrate. I'm so sorry.
I don't think we're going to do good here. Waste of money. I should have read more carefully, but thought it would be perfect.
The shape of it was so intriguing.
It was so intriguing. I said, why not? Thought it would be perfect. Pepina, 1 star. Only used it once.
Oh.
This is fucking crazy. It's really awkward. I'm scared of puncturing my vagina wall with this since the shape is odd. Came in a pretty package. Oh, well, then that's...
Oh, well, at least it's got that.
Fuck you bitching about then. Here's another one, 1 star from Sue. I can't figure out how to use it. Have no clue how to use.
Yeah, I don't either.
I don't either. I think
it looks like a crank.
I think a doctor has to tell you how to use this thing. Otherwise, it's not going to make you come. Joseph here, 1 star. Maybe I am built differently is their title.
Yeah.
Nice packaging, nice pamphlet included, but no real instruction on how to use this item. No joy and no refund. Yeah, it's not a sex toy, Joseph.
It's not. No, it's not.
And then finally, Kevin. Again, these guys are just confused. They just saw it. They're like, that goes in a pussy, I guess. I don't know.
These guys just telling on themselves. They're like, I bought it for me. It doesn't vibrate, and I don't know how to come with it.
I don't understand. Then 1 star finally from Kevin. How is performs?
How do I work it?
How is performs? Ain't stricken it, not sticking it. Ain't stricken it up my butt.
Okay. Well, then jam it in your dick, man.
Jam it in your urethra. Then says, go for the green one. That's all. That's the whole review.
The green one's beautiful.
That's great. It's very nice. If you're not, it's the nicest one not to stick up your ass, I would say. Holy shit. So we'll stop there because that's crazy shit.
It's enough. Men are so dumb.
A lot of people did not understand the assignment. And in our defense, plenty of women made the same mistake, which is even funnier.
It is for women. I mean, I hate that they have men in the description because I don't think it's for men at all.
No, I think men bought it as a sex toy to deal with their whatever, and then we're like, oh, this isn't. And they were like, what do you want me to do with this shit? He was like, I thought one went up your ass, but now that I'm looking at it, I don't know how that works.
Think so.
I don't think that's how this is going. So anyway, There you go, everybody. That is your stupid opinions. Next week, we're going to kick off with a piano bar in England.
Oh.
That is apparently just a fucking center of chaos that people are just fighting.
Brawls.
Just British people beating the shit out of each other while pianos softly tinkle in the background. Sounds hilarious to me, and I can't wait to get into it. We'll talk about all of that next week.
Punching a man to Flight of the Bumblebee.
Oh, it's going to be fucking amazing.
I can't wait.
Every Billy Joel song is being played in the background. We'll have that and tons more next week, of course, as you join us for your stupid opinions. Please rate and review. Follow us on social media. And, of course, check out our other shows, Crime in Sports and Small Town Murder. We think you'll like them if you like this. So enjoy, have fun, and we will see you next week, everybody.
Bye.
Follow Your Stupid Opinions on the Wondery app, Amazon Music, or wherever you get your podcasts. You can listen to every episode of Your Stupid Opinions ad-free by joining Wondery Plus in the Wondery app or on Apple Podcasts. Before you go, tell us about yourself by completing a short survey at Wondery.com/survey.